Hello there. Trying to get this set up and not doing a very good job of it today. I don't know why I can't get on Facebook. So I couldn't say anything about it on Facebook without going live. So I hope I have somebody today. Hey, Papa Truck, how are you today? Nowhere. I've already been and gone and come home. I have therapy on Mondays and Thursdays. So, but thank you. Been out gathering some tomatoes and some miracle fruit. It's hard to hold them sideways. There you go. Now you can see them. I'm not very coordinated sometimes. So anyways, I went to therapy this morning. It was a little hectic. I go at 2 for my broken ankle. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't know you broke your ankle. I don't know why I didn't know that. My bird is probably going to start showing his butt. I put a sheet over him, but it's not dark enough to keep him from squawking. So I hope he doesn't bother us too much. Maybe I'll give him some of these miracle fruit. Maybe that might sweeten him up. But yeah, it's been kind of crazy him being in the house. So it's been a long time since he's been in the house, and I'm not used to it anymore. Anyways, I was hoping to sit up here at the bar and maybe I would be a little bit more comfortable back-wise. I can lean forward on the bar, but I don't know. We'll see if that helps or not. Is it still cold up there where you're at too? It's let's see here. It says it's 64 degrees out there right now. And it's really gloomy here. I don't know if it is in North Florida or not. I have a laundry list of trees cuttings I picked up. Cool. 52 there. Well, I went over on the other side of the house where we're keeping the air layer stuff. And I don't know what happened, but there's like 4 pots that have brown leaves on some of the lychee nuts. And one of them has green leaves on it too. So it may be all right, but it's weird. The last one that he took off that was air layered from the roof that he went and cut back off the roof. It's doing really good. It's in the front of the house though. I haven't moved it over there where the other ones are. I think I'll leave it there on the planter. So what kind of cuttings did you get? And are you going to be grafting or are you just going to be trying to root them? I would give anything if I could get somebody to help me figure out why I can't grow figs. I want figs so bad, but every time I grow them, they die. I don't know if it's the ants killing them or what's going on, but it's driving me insane. I could eat figs every single day of the week. Oh, nice. Now, with my Pakistani mulberries, I rooted some just from cuttings. They're really easy to root, but you've got to make sure that you keep them good and wet, because as soon as they dry out, they might die. I've never heard of a sherbet berry. What is that like? New to Florida, comes from India. I'll have to look that up. Matter of fact, I'll do it right now. Please look up sherbet berry. I don't know. It's giving me ice cream thingies, I think. Used in smoothies. Okay, cool. In berry plants, what is a sherbet berry? There we go. Oh, that almost looks like a blueberry, doesn't it? That's another plant that I have a hard time with, is blueberries. But let's see. Cashew, plum, western mayhaw, some hibiscuses, miracle fruit, some firebush. Now, have you tried the miracle fruit before? You'll love it if you haven't. I mean, it's so unique. There's not much to it. You just kind of suck on it, and the skin's a little bit on the tough side, but edible. Doesn't have very much flavor in the skin itself, but man, that inside pulp is so good. David has got the Roselle hibiscus. Oh my word, those are so good. I've been drying the petals and using it for tea. Oh my goodness, it's so good. I love it. And it's got so much vitamin C and stuff in it. I need to make me a cup today. Or a glass, if you want to say. Yes. It isn't it weird how it changes the flavor to whatever you're going to eat next. And that's why they say that it's the most best thing to help people who are going through chemo and stuff like that, or people who've lost their appetite, to give them more appetite for food, because it changes the flavor and makes things more delicious. And it also has a lot of vitamin C and antioxidants in it too. It's so nice to be able to get a couple of tomatoes, though. I'm excited that I put the last of the last 4 black sapotes in the freezer. Oh, they're so good. You got huckleberry seeds up? Gonna plant some in the woods. Nice. I've never had a huckleberry before either. They say it kind of tastes like between a blueberry and a cranberry, but I don't know. Similar look as blueberry. Yep. Yeah, I've seen them on Danny and Wanda's Deep South Homestead channel, and they look smaller though, much smaller than blueberries, don't they? Well, our typical blueberries. I know the blueberries up in Alaska and such are really tiny, tiny blueberries. I can't get on Facebook, so I wasn't able to get the word out there that I was going live. I don't know why I'm not able to get on here. I wonder if I can do it from the computer here. Let's see here. I don't really know much about this stupid internet stuff. I'm just now learning YouTube and that stuff. And I never have been able to get Facebook to work properly. It's not even coming up on my computer. So it might just be you and I today. Looks like there's a couple other people in there. I have purple and gold passion fruit seeds. Now, I don't know what color passion fruit I have. I'm hoping it's purple, but I'd like the gold too. And it hasn't put off any flowers or anything. But my macadamia nut's full of flowers. You got that too, don't you, macadamia nut? I'm starting to get some new leaves off of my Pakistani mulberry. I just can't get the fruit off of them fast enough for the birds getting them. Oh, you don't have any nut trees, okay? Well, I love that macadamia nut, man. I'm telling you, I just wish I could find a way to crack them dudes open. That's easier than the way I've been doing it. Everybody online on internet that I seen has big old machines that they crack them open with. You didn't let's see, let me look back. Did you say something about elderberries? I'm trying fiercely to get these elderberries to get up big enough to start giving me some fruit. Last year they gave me a couple of flowers and a little teeny bit of fruit on there, but they fell off before I could get to them either. So I'd like to be able to harvest. Oh yeah. I'd like to be able to harvest those and make some elderberry syrup with it. How big is your property, Papa Truck? I have a huge no good sweet gum tree. I will put passion fruit on. Now I have 2 small elderberry bushes, no fruit yet. 6 slash 6 of 10 acres. Okay. Wow. I can't imagine what we would have done if we'd have kept that property up in Live Oak. But I would not have had as many tropical fruit as I do now, because they would have not made it there unless I could have gotten some type of warmth, warm way of keeping them. And my mango tree is way above my house, so I want to say it's a good 20 feet taller than my house, so it's probably 30 feet, or maybe, let's see, the house is at least 12 foot. No, it's probably 40 feet tall now, maybe 50, I don't know. I can't figure out that stuff. But I saw my first hummingbird in the yard this Sunday morning when I was out gallivanting out there doing my update, and I couldn't believe it. So I'm thinking about putting some what do you call them? Some feeders out for them. But I don't know. I don't know if they'll be, when they, how do you say, drink the nectar, if they're pollinating plants or not. Do you guys know that? Yeah. I guess there's a lot for me to learn, you know. It's funny, I've gardened and I've grew things all my life, and there's just so much more to learn. I guess that's the way life is. You just go through life, keep learning about everything. Probably when I get off of here, I'm going to have to go to the hospital and see my sister. She fell and broke her. We thought it was just her leg, and then we found out it's her leg and her knee. And now we found out she's also got broken ribs, so she's pretty messed up. And this is the same one that broke her back and her hip. And they still haven't fixed those two things. So now she's got 5 different breaks, different parts of her body. I just can't imagine. So how long do they say is it gonna take your foot to heal? Did you just do it, or has it been a while? Ouch, I fell off a trailer at work in November. Oh, I went with no surgery, taking a while, maybe another month. I hope you're able to get workman's comp or something on that. hard to be out of work when you're dependent on that income. Good. Glad to hear that. Looks like there's 5 of you now. It's going up now. It's so early for everybody else. It's lunchtime here for us, but it's early for everybody else. It's only 2/3 of my pay, but we manage. That's good. And everybody thinks, oh yeah, well, you don't have all that travel time and all that kind of, things going out, but it still takes money to go to doctors and therapies and all that kind of stuff, don't it? Hello, Big the Red Shed. Just a quick hi. Getting kiddos lunch. Have a great day. Cool. I'm glad to see you stopping in. I wasn't able to put it up on Facebook today for some reason. I can't get on Facebook. My stuff is really acting crazy. Yesterday I couldn't get Messenger to work. Now Messenger's working and I can't get Facebook to work. Weird. And I don't have the kiddos today, thank goodness. I needed a little break. I had them, let's see, she dropped him off, was it Thursday around 10? And I had them all the way through till Saturday around 8 o'clock in the evening. And we did go, the little one, she's got ballet on Friday. So we did meet up with her dad, and her mom and I went over and met up with him at the ballet thing. And then we went out to eat. Oh, that was so good. I've gone out to eat twice this week, which is really, really, really out there because I never go out to eat anymore. And went to Applebee's last night. Oh, it was so bad. Usually it's good, but we decided to order off of the 2 for 20 something menu or something like that. So my mom wouldn't have to spend very much. Well, it wasn't that great. I won't get that dish again. I try not to eat out because I believe it's healthier to eat at home, especially when you know what you're putting in everything. Well, birds aren't there going nuts. I don't know what's going on with them. Kind of getting loud out there. I don't know. Ginger, did I bring you in? The dog must be pestering them. Anyways, I think I'm going to call it early afternoon. After watching Gordon Ramsay on Kitchen Nightmares, it's hard to trust restaurants. Yes, I agree. And believe it or not, I have worked in restaurants that I wouldn't let my family eat at because not so good. And their practices were really bad. I've watched people go from handling chicken to making salads, not even wash their hands. Disgusting. Hi from South Florida. Organic Raw Roots Farm. I don't believe I've seen you on here before, have I? Nice to have you. Are you guys still cool down there too? The temperature right now here is 64 degrees. It's actually feels a little bit like winter for us Floridians. Nice to have you. I'm glad you're here. What part of South Florida? And do you grow rare fruits and stuff like that? I'm in Cocoa. I'm like 10 minutes away from Kennedy Space Center. Fort White. I don't know where that's at. Is that over near Tampa? Let me see here. Helps me when I look at a map. Fort White. Oh, you're north of me. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying you were down south. Yes, I know where it's at now. I looked it up. We used to own property in Live Oak. You're up near Pensacola where Papa Truck lives. I am. Hubby works in Miami. Oh, okay. Cool. I don't know if I can go on here and no. When I'm on somebody else's thing, I can go on and go over to that person's channel and visit them. So I'll have to go back on here and look and visit your channel whenever I get off here. Let's see here. We go up to build the farm. Soon full time on the farm. Nice. What type of farm are you trying to build? Thank you. I appreciate that. I need all the subs and time I can get. I think I'm at 334 or something now. 332. I don't know. I mean, not 632. Oh, my brain is like foggy this morning. Well, somebody's getting pulled over. Market growing. Okay. Nice. Now, there's another channel that just moved there too. Last year or the year before last. I think it was last year they moved there. Maybe a year and something. Nancy and Hollis. I can't think of their channel name. I think it's Nancy and Hollis. But they have a real nice place there in North Florida too. Oh, it's an old berry farm. Are you going to be able to take advantage of that and grow berries too, or are they run down and not taken care of? Papa Truck, are you in zone 8 or 7? I don't know where the zones stop. They're taken care of now. We want to do elderberry too. Nice. Before they were just everywhere. Okay. 8B9A. Okay, cool. I don't know why I thought it was cooler up there. So what type of berries are they? Are they just blueberries, or are they blackberries, or what type of berries are you growing now? Oh, blackberries. In the back 10, the blackberries are fenced off and in rows. Nice. Very nice. I got a couple of blackberries given to me from Brenda Duncan at 1900, Duncan 1900, and they're growing on the side of the house now. I hope to get them to grow better. I've got wild blackberries back there where the chickens are at, but I don't want them. They're painful. And they don't grow any berries. I know a girl selling sprouted coconuts up here. Will they survive? I would probably say not. They might, but I don't know. I don't think they would. They're hard to grow here. Nice. I'm glad. 10 acres is the least I want to, raise a farm on. I have 8 thornless blackberries. Nice. Do they produce good, Papa Truck? We planted one. I'll get you now soon. I'll let you know soon. Oh, okay. You planted a coconut. We have some that, like David's got one across the street from him. The fella owns one, and it's huge, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And I've seen some down in Sebastian, but like I said, that's 50 miles away. So still in containers will be planted soon. You can always try them and put them next to something that will give it some canopy or some kind of blocking of that northeast wind too. I would try if they're not too expensive, I try anything, I have my troubles is not with the rare stuff and the things that people say, oh, it won't grow there, but it's with the stuff that people grow all the time, like, you know, figs. I have trouble with figs, and I have trouble with blueberries, and I have trouble with peaches. And it just seems like I just can't get them to do. Let's see here. What am I missing? I am so glad I met someone near me. Aw. Blackberries. Cool. I think I would try the coconut just to see how it does. But you know, seedlings, it's gonna take a whole lot of years before that fruits. Coconut. Just have to find the right one. Yeah. And I like the brown turkey figs and the strawberry figs. There's a couple of them I like a whole lot more than the other ones, but I like them all. I mean, I could eat them all. But I've got 2 guava trees here that are absolutely beautiful, and the kids climb in them and everything. One's a pineapple guava, and the other one's a strawberry guava. Well, they've flowered and everything, and I've had fruit off of one of them, but it's never fruited again, and I don't understand it. So I guess the soil's not right or something. I don't know. It's hard watching other people that don't live in Florida. Everything grows different in Florida from other people. True. And that's, you know, people are a little bit funny about all the fruit trees and stuff I grow sometimes. They want me to send them to them or something, and I tell them, you know, hey, this is tropical. It won't grow where it snows. I have 2 brown turkey figs. Fruits, well, nice. And I know once I get it going and growing good, that it'll be all right. But I'm just doing something wrong. We have tons of passion fruit on the farm and Florida grapes. If y'all want seeds, let me know. Oh, I would love some. That's another thing I've been wanting to grow terribly. I've got lattice put up now all through the where the separates the garden from the yard and from the yard from the chicken run. And I want some type of viney thing like grapes. My first thing would be grapes, and I think I might put some passion fruit in there too to fill it in. So I would love some. Papa Truck said, are you selling clippings from fig trees? I am trying to find some. Okay, I will send you some. Thank you. I have muscadine grapes. Oh, I love muscadine. I don't know. I guess it's this. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I don't know. Maybe it's just not wet enough for them. Yeah, I'll send you seeds. I have a lot. Nice. I'll look forward to it. I just think it would be really pretty and very prosperous to grow on those trellises. Grapevines. I just think it would be really nice. The grandkids, I freeze their grapes and put them in the freezer, and they absolutely love them. Hey, David, nice to have you joining us. We got a new person on here and Papa Truck's on here, but Organic Raw Roots, they're up in White, what was it I said? Fort White, up between Lake City and Live Oak, where we used to own property. Fort White, yep. And they're starting to farm. Her husband works down in Miami, though. So you'll have to check them out, okay, honey? And Organic Raw. I don't know your first name. Hi, Crystals, Pets, and Plants. Nice to have you. Welcome. I don't know what your first name is, so mine's Kathy and David's meal train is David. My other half. We have 3 acres building bed and breakfast on Springs in the Bradford, Florida, about 10 miles from the Fort White. Nice. Oh, thank you, Terry. That's nice to know. Do you mind me calling you Terry, or you want me to call you by your screen name? Now, Terry, are you doing I'm gonna call you Terry until you tell me not to. Are you doing videos as you go along to make it your home? Where do you live at, Crystal Pets and Plants? Whichever. Okay. Ah, Kansas, cold country. Sorry, what was your question again, Doug? Is barking. I don't remember. Oh, are you doing videos and such? Nani, that's enough. Taking you through to moving there completely. I think you meant to say I'll look you up. That's funny. Hi, Barefoot Adventures. How are you today? That's funny. Good, good. Because people really like those type of, I don't know how long your channel's been around or anything like that, but people really like those kind of videos to see people's progress and that kind of stuff. Good one. Crystal, I live in Central Florida, near the Space Center. Wow, nice. Well, keep up the hard work. I mean, it takes some time. It don't happen overnight for everybody. Yeah, this is a nice place to live. I love Florida. But David and I are looking to be snowbirds probably and go back and forth, maybe live in Kentucky or Tennessee. Yeah. I spent a lot of time in Tampa, Florida with my daughter at the Shriners Hospital when she was a teenager or preteen, teenager years. Yes, we are going to we are contemplating on having a winter home and then come back down to our homes in Florida for the summer. I mean, vice versa. I don't know why I keep saying that. Well, I guess I could go up there and go hunting a lot because their deer are much bigger than ours. That's no tropicals up there. I know, that's why we'll never sell my house until let me tell you, okay, this is the deal. This is one of the reasons why we thought about property up there is because we cannot grow and live the vegetable garden thing here like we could up there. But we can grow the tropicals and everything here. And one of the reasons why we can't have the gardens here is because we both live in the cities. I live in Cocoa and he lives in Melbourne. So our yards are not big enough to grow all the things that we want to grow. And Florida, the price of property is so outrageous that I can't afford to buy here. Thank you. Hope to see you again, Crystal. I do. I like to see all these people from Florida too. Hey, Cedarholic, how's it going, girl? I haven't seen you for a while. I guess I haven't caught any Paula's streams lately. We just had 8 new chicken hatched yesterday. Oh, nice. I've got 14 in there in the bathroom. I had to bring them in because they got rained on, and I'm trying to keep them warm until David comes up to help me turn this thingy over today and empty out the water and the stuff and clean it real good before I put it in. Hey, Teresa, that's okay. I know you're working, baby. They are so cute. I love them. And handle them as much as you can. I know that sounds crazy, but the more you handle those chicks, the more docile and friendly they'll be as adults. Wish I was in Florida with you, Kathy. It's freezing here. How cold are you? Sorry to hear that, Cedarholic. Papa Truck said that too. All I did was put on some lipstick. I went to the stupid what do you call that place? Therapy this morning. And my lower back is feeling much better, but my upper back, not so much. Oh, Chicago, yes. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. Watching Jim Kowalski of his front yard garden. He travels to Maine in the summer, Florida in winter. Oh yes, yes. I really like Jim. I didn't know he had a channel though. Are you watching Pete? Pete's channel and he's got him on again. Yes, because we have one that when my wife turns around, he's attacking her and calls him a hole. She calls him a hole. That's funny. Well, hopefully it will get more gain with continued treatment. Yeah. I just have to be thanking the Lord that I'm not in the bed and paralyzed like I was. Some of y'all don't know me very well. A couple of years ago, I had a heart attack and was in a coma for 14 days and had to learn to walk again. And it destroyed a lot of my muscle mass and tissue and stuff. So I'm struggling with things, but you know what? I'm still here and God's been very, 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 very good to me. Anyone who likes camping, Disney, roadside attractions, and anything fun, grab some popcorn, stay by anytime, and watch videos. Yep. You got some good videos there. I think it's on Pete's channel. Okay. Yeah, he's pretty cool. I've seen him on excuse me, Pete's channel and Justin Rhodes did went by and saw him when he was on the Great American Farm Tour twice. He saw him down here and he saw him up in Maine. He's got a nice setup there in Maine too. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Strokes are not easy. Are you going to be able to fully come back from it? Do you know? I love watching my homestead friends too. That's what I think is the neatest about the YouTube thing is, man, I'm telling you, I used to tell somebody, oh, I'm growing papayas, and they're like, you're going what? Yeah, I grow papayas. Would you like some? I don't think so. I've never tried that before. Well, would you like to try it? Now everybody's like, oh, Kathy, you got any of this? You got any of that? There you go. I was paralyzed for 11 days and I had a stroke 8 years ago. Preach, sister. If you haven't experienced it, you don't understand. I too am just glad to be here. Oh, nice. I'm glad you subbed them. Do you still have David busy? Well, Teresa, David's at home, but he's coming down here, and he's going to get busy when he comes down here if he doesn't sit around and watch my live show. But we are getting off soon. But yeah, he's going to come down here, and he's going to help me with I had that big trough, huge heavy trough that we had the chicks in, and when the rain came, the rain was able to get in there, and even though we put the table over top of them to block it, I should have put some type of covering over top of the table. I don't know. Anyways, I didn't do it the way I wanted to do it, and rain got in there and it got wet, and I didn't want my chickens in there, so he's got to help me with all that. It was a mini one, thank the Lord, but my balance is off, and my thinking is bad. Yeah, that's my problem too. Because of the lack of oxygen, and David's been hounding me to see the doctor about this. Because of the lack of oxygen, I believe it makes me a little bit have memory issues. We're going to retire to North Georgia mountains and keep a 2-acre plot of land in Florida to park motorhome on in the winter and visit with daughter. Oh, that's what we want to do. But I'm probably going to keep this house forever. What I'd like to do is actually clean this house totally out of everything of mine, stock it, and make it for rental so that people can come here on vacations and rent it out. And because it's paid for, and I just have to pay the insurance and taxes now. So let's see here. Hard to talk to anybody, tell your ears and legs, etc., to go to work. Be your own best cheerleader and advocate. You can. That's right. Ain't nobody else going to do it. Now, I was lucky enough to have David, and David pushed me constantly. He wouldn't let me lay in the bed. Even though I could barely stand, he would say, come on. You got to get up from there. Come on. In fact, I got to tell you a little story. When David and I were married, we lived in Palm Bay, and he went off hunting, and I had an episode where I had to have my tonsils taken out emergency wise. Well, I just told him to stay on hunting. Well, during that hospital visit, we found out my father-in-law went in for a test, because I had found a knot in his neck, and it came out to be cancer, and he had it removed, and they told us it was cancer and everything. So David came on home, and I, by the time he got home, I had come home from the hospital, and I hadn't eaten nothing for days, and I was wasting away to nothing. So because I had been using this spray that the doctors told me to use, and I was spraying in there called Septicol. Well, it literally made me raw inside. So he sat on me and force fed me ice cream with medicine in it so that I could eat. He's so funny. He wasn't going to let me go. Let's see here. What did I miss now? See, the doctor tried the math 8 trick that helped me switch back on, but I still have balance issues 8 years later. chair yoga helps my balance. Yeah, it's called vascular dementia. Quiet, David. My hubby, 7, my kids were great support, but nobody is as hard on you as you. True. Hey, when I got married, the first time we moved and bought a house in Palm Bay in Brevard County. That's where we lived. We lived on Mariposa, right off of Palm Bay Road. And I worked at Harris at that time. And David ran a mail truck up and down Florida highways. Hey, Y8 watching with only 6 thumbs up. Let us fix that for our hardworking hostess, please. Thank you. That's sweet. So anyways, where was I going with that story? My brain. See, that's the fog. The fog just don't work. Gotta run. Check you later. Thanks, Papa Truck, for coming on in. Hope you have a good therapy session today, and it's healing good. Yeah, it was hard. It was hard struggle. With me trying to build up and get back to where I was, and I'm pretty good now. But a lot of my problem too was my weight, and I'm feeling so much better, health wise, and have so much more energy now. But when I crash hard. They keep telling me that I'll never be right again, totally, but they don't know. The Lord does more healing and has healed me through so many different things and give me the chance to be healed on different things. They're only practicing medicine. They're not the one true Lord who makes all the decisions for us. That's the way I see it. So anyways, I'm glad everybody came in. I am going to get off here. I've got some stuff to do before David gets here, and hopefully I'll be able to see my sister today. I'm feeling better. I don't know. We'll see. I'd like to try to get out there today and see her. But anyways, thank y'all for joining me, and I'll see you next time here on Living Miracle Homestead. I come in on, by the way, I'm here on Mondays afternoon, Eastern Standard Time, and on Wednesday nights at 9 Eastern Standard Time. Hope you join me. Bye. He is the healer. So well said. So nice to meet you. Sorry I was late. I will. Thanks everyone who showed me some love and support.